15 days ago, I fell in love with a game. Just like I do every month, I find a new game, instantly falling in love with it. Then I get addicted to it, causing me to grind the shit out of it, ignoring the fact that I'm actually a human with real life consequences. But who the fuck cares, right? Anyway, I grinded and grinded and grinded until a point where my head just can't take it anymore. The shit hits the fan and I call it quits. That's the story of every game I play. And that's why I'm starting this series called It Took Me Dash Amount of Days to Quit Dash Game, where we just fill in the dashes with the amount of days I survived in the game. This time, it took me 15 days to quit Etheria, and here's why. We're gonna be splitting the entire video into 5 segments. Love at first sight, the honeymoon phase, the fading love, the boiling point, and the final segment, it's not me, it's you. So 15 days ago I came across a Etheria video. At that point I was looking for a game to grind and Etheria looked exactly the kind. It had amazing graphics and was based on strategy and tactics. Considering I only played a handful of gacha games, my only problem with gacha games were that they are always focused on PvE, and PvE bores me. It doesn't give me a motive to grind. And as for story, whenever I see story, I just look for the skip button. Like, where the fuck are you, boy? I wanna click you so bad. So not a fan of a story either. And that's why Etheria was perfect for me. It was a love at first sight because it had the RNG from gacha with PvP. That was rare. And also had a skip button for all the story. So yeah, cherry on top. I instantly downloaded it and started streaming in my Twitch channel. Go catch me live there. I would enjoy having double digits there for once. Yeah, fuck me. Anyway, I started playing the game and was having fun until I realized I had no clue what I was doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
And I was starting 2 weeks late into the official release, so I was behind everybody else. I checked all the guides I could find. Turns out I had already fucked up my account by having fun with it. So I made a new account and started grinding efficiently, mid-maxing everything I could. Turns out I wasn't lucky enough in this account to be glazed by a Lily. And all my chat was saying, Lily or reroll, Lily or reroll. So I did. I created a third account. And this time luckily we got Lily on the first pull.
Come on. Come on, boy. Oh, golden. Golden. Alright. Alright, let's see what's our first SSR gonna be. Please, if it's Holden, I will be fucked. Now. Viper? Okay, Viper is not bad. Actually, Viper's not that bad. Oh! What? What just happened?
I was so happy and I decided to maintain 2 accounts by then. One with a Lily and one without a Lily. I was 3 days deep into the game and I was starting to get the hang of the game. And I was realizing the potential this game could have. Although I was watching a lot of negative videos about the game at that time, but that didn't matter to me. I was calling each and every one of those videos as rage bait and stupid and fucking idiot content creators. I didn't care about what anyone said about the game. All I cared was to grind the game I love till my eyes can't see no more. I was super stoked, even got a buddy of mine to play with me and he started enjoying it as well. We decided to start a union and everything was going really smooth. We were pulling more and more SSRs, we were forming up new strategies to beat all the dungeons. I was really happy with the game. In the first week I probably had watched over hundreds of videos and grinded hundreds of hours into the game already. It was stoked. I even attempted to try the PvP but got bamboozled by all the whales that were at the RTA arena. I was like, okay, fuck this. We come back once we are stronger, right? And we kept on grinding PvE more and more and more and more and more and more. And it was satisfactory. And I was nowhere close to stopping it anytime soon. But then what changed? Well, the fading love. After an exciting and uproaring first week of Etheria, I was not done. I was still grinding more than 16 hours a day, building new characters, making new videos about the game while maintaining 2 accounts completely free to play, by the way. I was very proud of my progression, and I had also built up a stacked up union at that time that was really active. So everything was setting up just fine. I was starting to beat a few peasants in PvP as well, which was dope as fuck. But at the time, I was coming into a realization that even after grinding so much, I was nowhere close to late game. And I was being gated behind a lot of stuffs like yellow tofus, energy refreshes, the expensive shell upgrades, or even the shitty module drop rates. Even though that was frustrating, I grinded my way. Although my friend did warn me that gacha games as free to play are not sprint, but a marathon. And that it's gonna take more than just 1 week to get to the late game. I was like, okay, it's not like my usual MMO that I play, but I'll grind it. So let's just continue to grind. And the more I grinded and the more I progressed, I started to realize the progression just keeps getting slower and slower, which was not feeding me with enough satisfaction that I desire if I'm grinding a game for that many hours. The boiling point. At about the end of second week, I had realized that I started playing this game for PvP and all I have done is PvE except the occasional RTA PvP and the 15 daily AI arena tickets. Except that all I had done was just grind PvP again and again and again and again and again and fuck me. And at the mid game, the grind has become so monotonous and mindless that I was not enjoying it like I used to. But I was just doing it for the sake of completing my dailies and getting more level ups. This is where it hit the boiling point, where I had to put countless hours in farming into this game efficiently that I'm not doing a single thing that I actually started this game for. That was PvP. So I started doing a lot of RTA PvP. And also we had a Union War too around this time. So the game got exciting for a second until I hit Diamond in AI Arena and Gold in RTA Arena. And this is where I realized I was never gonna be competing with the top 25% as they were so huge whales, and that my broke ass don't have enough hours in a day to come close to them. It's not me, it's you. In this section, I would like to give few tips to my ex-lover where I see their scope for improvement. Firstly, the mid-game experience. The mid-game of this game has such mindless and repetitive grind which gets worse into late game. Less and less rewarding. The more you grind the game, the less rewarding it becomes, which is exactly the opposite of how a good game should be, to be honest. The lack of diversity. Although the character creation in this game is really good and creative, the character use is not. Only a handful of characters are worth building for their specific purpose, while there are so many that are just biting the dust in themselves. And it's so hard to build a character that you're not allowed to do any experiments. The gatekeepers. Being a hardcore grinder, one thing I hated most is gatekeeping, and this game does a sleek job doing that. Anyway, the final statement I would like to say about this game is I do recommend you trying this game if you haven't tried it all. I had a lot of fun in this game and I hope you do too. And I will always appreciate it in my heart, but it's a goodbye to the game. Also, I'm streaming Crystal of Atlan next in Twitch, Kick or YouTube. Right now probably I'm doing that, so do check me out. Also, do like and subscribe if you like the video. I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy Kaya signing off. Peace out. Take care. Bye bye. Sayonara.